How's it going, everyone? Basarsky Productions here. So the news just broke that J.J. Watt ended up signing with the Arizona Cardinals and not the Green Bay Packers, not the Pittsburgh Steelers, not the Cleveland Browns, and not the Buffalo Bills. Those were the four main teams that were said to be favorites. And then, he signs with the Arizona Cardinals. So it shows how much the media and all that actually knows what's going on. But before I get into my reaction, make sure to subscribe to the channel if you aren't already and like the video. It definitely helps a lot. I put out all sorts of Packers content, news, analysis, and highlights. So it was reported that the deal was worth 2 years, $31 million, and that's $23 million guaranteed. Way, way, way above the Packers' price point. If you saw my previous J.J. Watt video, I said there would have to be probably 2 void years to extend that bonus out and then basically lower his 2021 cap hit to around $7-8 million cap hit per year. Looking at this deal, obviously we need to see the more in-depth look at it. But if it's a normal, average deal, it's going to be around a $16 million cap hit per year, probably a little lower due to that bonus. But Packers, no way they were anywhere close to that. If they even offered anything to J.J. Watt, nowhere close to that. They were not competing with the money, and that was always the problem. The only upside they had was the fact that they are in Green Bay and J.J. Watt likes Green Bay. That was the only advantage the Packers had. But I don't blame J.J. for taking that money. As a player, you should definitely take the money. You only have a certain amount of time in the league and nothing's guaranteed. So I can't blame him for taking that amount of money. It would have been really cool to see J.J. on the Packers. Every Badger fan always thought about it since he entered the league in 2011. And we all got our hopes up in the offseason this past couple weeks just thinking about the thought of having J.J. Watt on this defense and what it would do, which it would do a lot. But like I said, for $16 million a year and all that money he's getting for 2 years, it's just not something the Packers could do right now with the money situation they're in. They have other things they still have to do. They still have to clear money just to even get under the cap. So it was kind of a pipe dream in that. As for other targets on the defensive line, if the Packers want to go that route now that J.J. Watt is gone, number one, Jerrell Casey just got cut. He didn't play much last year due to injury on the Denver Broncos. Very solid 3-4 defensive lineman there. He's 31 years old, was really good in Tennessee. I think possibly due to his injury concern and his age, he could be had for a low price, which might be a good idea for the Packers to look into. He would fit right in on the defensive line for this Green Bay team. And then there's Tyson Alualu, who I had in my free agent pickup video, who will be 34 years old and had a stellar season on the Pittsburgh Steelers last year. I think he had a PFF rating of 88 plus. So dude's veteran they could bring in, and he could definitely fill in where needed. Last but not least, I added a guy, Lawrence guy, ex-Packer. They drafted him in 2011, 7th round. Played very, very, very well for the Patriots over these past few years. So he's a free agent now, so definitely could be signed for a cheap deal and again fill in for the defensive line holes that the Packers do have. Those are just a few guys that the Packers could potentially look at. I still see them drafting a defensive lineman early on, so we'll definitely see what happens there. On that note, that'll about do it. Just wanted to quickly round up what I think about the J.J. Watt signing in Arizona and what that means for the Packers moving forward on the defensive line. Hope everyone has a great rest of their day, and as always, go Pack Go.